I want to start today with a question. If there was a technology that could find cancer inside your body before your doctor, would you want to know about it? Because that technology exists right now. It is being used in hospitals across America, and most people have never heard of it. Deirdre Hall is 55 years old. Last summer, she went in for a routine mammogram. Her radiologist looked at the images. Everything seemed fine. No shadows, no irregular patches, nothing alarming. The doctor was ready to send her home, but something stopped him. The AI software on his screen had drawn a small red circle around a tiny area in the upper part of her left breast. The kind of thing a human eye, even a trained one, could easily miss on a busy Tuesday afternoon. The doctor ordered an ultrasound, then a biopsy, and what they found changed Deirdre's life forever. There were 4 cancerous tumors, right where the AI had pointed. Deirdre Hall is alive today because an algorithm noticed something a human did not. And I think every single person watching this deserves to know how that is possible. Here is the thing about cancer detection that nobody really talks about. It is exhausting work. A radiologist reviewing mammograms on a busy day might look at hundreds of images. By the end of the afternoon, their eyes are tired. Their brain is tired. And cancer, especially early-stage cancer, does not always scream at you. Sometimes it whispers, a tiny cluster of cells, a slight change in tissue density, something that on image number 147 of a long day just looks like noise. This is where AI comes in. It does not get tired. It does not have a bad day. It does not think about what it is having for dinner. It just looks. Google worked with Imperial College London and the NHS to test their AI on the mammograms of 125,000 women. 125,000. The result? The AI detected 25% of cancers that had been missed between regular screenings. Let me say that again. 1 in 4 cancers that slipped through the cracks. The AI caught them. And another AI software called Lunit, which is now being used in major American hospitals, including MD Anderson and Mount Sinai in New York, accurately identified cancers 88.6% of the time, compared to radiologists' reading alone. That is not a small difference. That is someone's mother, someone's wife, someone's daughter, alive or not alive. But here is where the story gets even more interesting, because it is not just about catching cancer earlier. It is about catching it in people who would never have been flagged as high risk. Here is something that shocked me when I found it. Most cancers do not happen in people with obvious risk factors, no family history, no genetic markers, no warning signs. They just appear. And our traditional methods of calculating cancer risk are not built to find those people. A 2023 study at Massachusetts General Hospital, one of the most respected hospitals in America, found that doctors detected 3 times as many cancers among women that the AI identified as high risk compared to women flagged by older methods. 3 times as many. And the AI's risk model worked equally well across women of different races and ethnicities, which matters because one of the quiet tragedies in American healthcare is that Black women are 40% more likely to die from breast cancer than white women, not because they get it more often, but because it tends to get caught later. If AI can close that gap, that is not just a medical breakthrough, that is a justice issue. Now I want to be real with you for a second, because on this channel we do not do hype. AI is not perfect at this. That same AI software that saved Deirdre Hall also gave a false positive 7% of the time, meaning it told women they might have cancer when they did not. That causes anxiety, more tests, more waiting. That is a real cost. And there are doctors, good doctors, who worry that we are moving too fast, that hospitals are rushing to adopt AI tools without fully understanding their limitations. We want to get this right for patients. One oncologist told researchers, not just for secondary gain by companies that make AI systems. That is a fair warning. AI is a tool, and like every tool in medicine, can help when used correctly, and it can hurt when it is not. The goal, the real goal, is not to replace radiologists. It is to give them a second pair of eyes that never gets tired, never rushes, never misses image number 147, because Deirdre Hall was someone's image. Number 147, and she is alive. I started this video with a question. If there was a technology that could find cancer inside your body before your doctor could, would you want to know about it? Now you do. The AI tools that saved Deirdre Hall are already being used at MD Anderson, Mount Sinai, the Perelman Center in Philadelphia, the Sightman Cancer Center in St. Louis. If you or someone you love is due for a mammogram, ask your doctor if their facility uses AI-assisted reading. It is a simple question. It might be the most important one you ever ask. Tell me in the comments, has AI ever played a role in your own healthcare? Or someone you love? I genuinely want to know. And if this video made you think, share it with one woman in your life, because she deserves to know this exists. Subscribe, because next week we go back to the dark side. And trust me, you are not going to see this one coming.